Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Libra. Hi, Libra. So it's still your birthday. Happy birthday. If I haven't already wished you happy birthday, I hope you have already had a marvellous birthday, or I hope that you do have a wonderful birthday. Let's see what's going to be happening for you guys in the tail end part of your season up until, and also through the first part of Scorpio season until the 31st of October. Let's have a look to see what Spirit have to tell us here about the theme from this period for you guys. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you feel that this doesn't resonate for you, or some parts do and some parts don't, take the parts that do, because obviously we are reading for a general collective here. Can't always get everything right for everyone at every point in time for these type of readings. If you want a personalised reading, information is in the description box below. And we go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 PM British Standard Time, 3 PM Eastern Standard Time to do a general collective reading. Let's see. The theme, please, guys. Libra's theme, please. Up to and someone was in a mixed mind to something, and that it's like their mental state has caught up. There was an awareness here. Yeah, look, this is you guys. Justice, Libra, balance. This is, it could be mental balance before maybe there wasn't any. Again, she's wielding her sword, sword of truth energy coming in here. We've also got charity. This could be someone in a generous mood. Maybe someone's overextending themselves before and they're trying to bring that into a balance. Maybe someone's not extending themselves at all in some situations. They're trying to bring that into balance. Let's have a look and see with other cards here what exactly is going on, because there will be different scenarios for everyone. So we're going to utilize the archetypes deck, see what other themes we have going on for you guys. Libra, please, Spirit, what is the theme up to including the 31st of October for our lovely Libras and cross watchers? Can you hear the seagulls? It's evening, by the way, but we've got seagulls, and I'm nowhere near the sea, just FYI. Going home to roost, someone's preparing to make a journey in a literal sense, or could be figuratively, could be spiritual, could be a spiritual homecoming. Again, it's your birthday, so that would make sense. But I feel like it's more than that. I feel like it's a leveling up, because we've got this Justice card here, but let's have a look. Okay, you're going to just give me the cards. Awesome. That's even easier for me then. I don't have to even shuffle. Thank you, guys. Okay, so, yeah. We've got the thread. So we've got something here that is pulling you, or this, whoever you're looking at this reading for. We've got the red string of fate. Something has a fated feeling to it, okay? Bottom of the deck, we've got the king. So someone's coming into their power here. Could be a leveling up, like I said. Could be a rebalancing. Maybe they've been taken advantage of. Maybe you've been taken advantage of. And someone's trying to actually finally see the light here, possibly. And then, interestingly, we've got the Bardo. Okay. The meaning of the Bardo is actually, it's a reference to Tibetan Buddhism, okay? And it's basically referencing a state of existence between death and rebirth. So I think we did do, I think Cancer had a reading that was in between worlds, but it feels like there could be a Cancer Libra link here. But again, it's like, it's the pause before the rebirth that we're in, right? It's the pause before the rebirth. So someone is in this energy of, like I said, a pause, a recalibration, us taking a stock of something here, maybe in trying to understand the past before they move forward, trying to re-empower themselves possibly here. Let's keep going. Let's go with the Island Time Wellness and keep building that picture up to see what's going on for our lovely Libras. So Spirit, what else here is going on for Libra up to and including the 31st? What other information is it that you feel is necessary for the energies in this Libra reading, please? What is it we need to be aware of for Libra? What's going on, please? It's coming into your power, but it's a rebirth. This is a rebirth. I know we're going into Scorpio energy, which is very much about rebirth, but obviously as a Libra, the rebirth will probably be quite powerful because it's about recalibration. So if you've been disempowered or someone's felt disempowered, this is going to really put the cat amongst the pigeons, as a term of expression that we use here. which basically means that there's going to be a stirring of a shift of energy. Once you're putting some new energy in the middle of something, it tends to have a catalyst effect. It's interesting because we've got the ascending cards in the reverse. So there could be an imbalance at the moment. There could be this very strong descending, lower energy vibrations, or that's something that possibly someone has been in, that they're about to kind of flip that switch and kind of go into a more ascension energy. So it basically possibly were stuck in obstacles, possibly weren't learning, restriction. There was a kind of cycle possibly, and just sort of not choosing the self really. This could also be in reference to twin flames, because this card was on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so again, we've got balance here, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other, yin and yang. So it could have been, and by the way, can I just say, apologies if my voice is really weird. We've got Mercury in retrograde, and apparently my voice now it's very obvious. It's Mercury in retrograde. I called someone earlier and they called me sir. I got to tell you that because that just made me giggle. But there's something going on with my voice, and so if it sounds weird, I'm not getting ill. It's just look, there's a lot of astrological placements that are in my chart that apparently are going to make me sound a certain way. What can I say? C'est la vie. That's life. Okay, so we've got a recalibration here of it feels like a 360. It feels like a 360 that's taking place here, and I feel like it's a major transformational energy that we're looking at here. It doesn't feel like your normal kind of, it doesn't feel like the normal kind of balancing act. It's total karmic balance. Total karmic balance is what I'm seeing here. Let's see what else they can tell us though. What else is going on for Libra up to and including the 31st, please? What else is going to be going on? Oh, and I know I look silly doing that, but this, how do they do this? They get the card, I know how they do it because they're magic, but they get the cards to land in the most, they're laughing at me, but it's just poetic how they do this. I feel like I've got, oh my lord. They're teetering. There's one card that's, I'm not joking you. I mean, in fact, let me just show you. Maybe that's easier. So as you can see, we've got cards landing, teetering on the edge. One's flipped over, the other one's upright, and you can just about make out what's going on. So we've got the garden and the gate. This is restrictions. We've talked about this, where they felt like they were restricted. They couldn't maybe leave a certain area, a certain job, a certain place, a certain mentality, a certain financial limitation. And interestingly, we've got on top the man holding the coin that was landed on top of this. So there's some kind of, or there was some kind of financial restriction. Don't forget, we've got charity here. So someone could have given too much, and so their financial situations are reflecting that. But it looks like there's about to be a balance. So they could have overextended and been spending a lot of money. With the ascending card in the reverse, they could have, with the charity card, have been given too much to something. But it looks like, oh my goodness, look at that at the bottom of the deck, deceit. There could be an understanding of a monetary loss. Yeah. It's usually it's interesting because I've just got an email and it's giving me an idea of what they're trying to get at here. There's a misunderstanding, right, about money. There's a misunderstanding about money here for some. For some of them, it's a total deliberate misunderstanding about money that's going to help someone else. But for others, it's a very deliberate misunderstanding about money. It's done very deliberately. And actually, in some cases, it could even be theft, if I'm totally honest with you. Now this doesn't have to, I mean, because you've got to remember, money is energy. So this is an energy vampire, possibly, that we're dealing with here, that this person's possibly dealing with. Now, it could be that they're starting to become aware of that. It could be that they're moving through it, or it could be that they're learning about it. But there's some kind of energy here that is kind of drawing me to that conclusion. So let's just keep going. Goddess of the Moon. So we've got the new moon coming up on the 16th, which is going to be in Libra, actually. So that's interesting. And can you see here, we've got a direct mirroring of these numbers. We've got 25 and 52. So it could be a number 7 that could be significant. Could also be a significance with the number 25 or 52. But can you see we've got a mirroring of the numbers here? The moon is also, can be about illusions, and it can be about deceit. So we've got on the 31st a blue moon, interestingly, which is usually something of an extraordinary significance. Being once in a blue moon, the statement would usually suggest something very extraordinary. But it's the first one that's fallen in Halloween for 25 years. So it has that sensation of, I mean, look, I'll be honest with you, this feels like someone's getting exposed right here, if I'm totally honest with you, and there's going to be some karmic justice, okay? For those of you who are thinking this is not my situation, it's just going to be a reveal of really the truth behind a situation, a reveal of exactly the dynamics of what this Libra energy has been about in terms of relationships. It could be in terms of jobs, in terms of where you put your money, where you put your finances, where you put your energy and your time. It's almost like we're teetering on the edge here of this new shift of worlds, okay? But in order to close out, you have to sometimes reveal the truth, and I feel like this is what the truth is kind of showing you, right? Or them. Take it as it resonates. We're going to keep going with these cards. We're going to keep going and seeing what else we can figure out here. We've also got a new deck that we're going to be utilising. It is a tarot deck, so let's have a look. Okay. So Libra, what else is going on here, please? This could be a karmic situation, someone starting to understand, ready for union with their twin. Let's have a look. Let's see what else is happening for Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What else is going on, please, up to and including the 31st? I just keep hearing exposed. That's all I'm hearing is the cat's out the bag and exposed. If someone has got a secret in this situation, this is about to be absolutely, totally blown wide apart, because they got away with, I'm hearing they got away with it for too long. And there's a card, I'm going to have to keep showing you this now. Can you see here, this card's just flipped on top of another card. The card that it fell on top of was the King, right? Oh dear, shall I turn it over here? I don't know if you prefer me to show my face when this happens or the card, but okay then. Don't count them out. Don't count them out. Can you see the hand? There's a seal in the hand. Soul contract. This is a soul contract that's being fulfilled. But someone went a little bit above and beyond the soul contract here, so that that are the remnants of things that didn't quite go into balance is about to be exposed. As well as the general other truth of the situation. But there will be success, and it will be the Libra involved that is the one that's had the imbalance or the unfairness is about to have success in this situation, right? Now it's interesting because the bottom of the deck we've got empathy and we've got charity. So it's suggesting to me that this person may even feel sorry for when they find out about the truth behind the situation, that they might even feel sorry for this person. That's how lovely this energy is, because I feel like they feel sorry for them. So they could be getting stolen from, they could have been totally cheated on, lied to. Now it doesn't have to be to that extent. It could be to just a slightly, you know, like little white lies and little things like that. But someone looks like they're feeling they feel like the justice is the truth, and so because the truth is out, that's enough for them. They don't need to go to the other end of the spectrum. So they've got empathy. They've got empathy. for this person. I mean, it's more than, I'll be honest with you, it's more than what I would have, if I'm totally honest with you. But I mean, that's not me. I'm a Libra midhaven, so obviously this is someone that's got a very kind heart. Right, let's have a look. Let's see, where are we going with this, guys? You want me to pull one of these, don't you? I knew it. We're building the picture as we go. Let's see what else is going down here. Let's see what else is going down here. Okay, Libra, what else is happening? What else is going on? What else can you tell us here from the 15th? Yeah. Yeah. Someone's manifested the truth. Look. Someone has someone knows that there's things hidden, and this is they're manifesting that. They're manifesting it all. They're manifesting it all. Can you see? And spirit are helping too. But they're not moving on until they get the truth. This is how I'm getting it. They're not moving on until they get the truth. And this person's, I think, is at the end of that now, where they're just like, just give me the truth here. So let's use this new deck. We've got the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann, okay? Let's see what this deck has to offer us here. I wanted to pick a deck that was a little bit less intense than the other. I got another two decks, tarot decks here that were new, apart from the other one that we've just seen, which was the new Carl Gray one. One of them's super intense. Maybe they're going to want me to use that deck as well, but for the moment, let's go with this rather placid energy of the Muse Tarot. It has a more inspirational type of vibration to it, rather than the carnage that. Because I have to pick an intense deck, you know. We got to pick at least one intense deck. But let's have a look, because they all got their own energy. They're like little mini personalities. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what's going on here. What is going on? What else do we... Dare I ask? What else is going to happen with Libra? With this Libra energy that we're tapping into here. This collective of Libra. For the 15th up until and including the 31st of October 2020. What else is going to happen? We'll pull some outcome cards shortly. But let's see what else we can figure out with this. What else is going down here? What else can you tell us? This is so extra how they do it. Okay, I don't... This is an interesting energy. Someone doesn't want to move on until they get the truth. They put it this way, this is how I want to say it is, they know that this situation they're in is over. I will be willing to put a bet on this, that the next cards, because I don't need, look, let's be real here, I don't need tarot cards to read, all right? I do it because it's a visual thing for people that are watching a video. But when I'm on a phone, I need to be quick. I can't be sat there 15 hours later with a shuffle. I need to get in there, I need to get the information and go, because I'm a Mars in Aries, right? Someone feels to me, because I feel like we're going to get this other card validated in a later point, but someone feels to me like they already have made their mind up about this. They just want the truth. The reason this person's still in the situation is they want the truth. They don't want to sit and go and then worry about what the truth was later, which actually I have to tend to agree with them, because I feel like they're not going to get the truth otherwise. If they were to have run away from the situation, because I feel like this person's angry, I feel like there's an awareness here, but it's like they want to stay and understand exactly what has happened, because they don't know. And you've got to be careful what you wish for, because I feel like whatever's exposed here is a lot deeper than what they think it is. Now, it's interesting because I feel like I'm in mid-shuffle here. I don't know whether to keep shuffling, flip the deck over, read these cards or what. So there's some kind of hesitation involved. Right. Yeah. The money thing is deeper than we thought. The money thing is deep. They've messed themselves up on a monetary level. There's something that has totally messed them up on a monetary level. So we've got the goddess of the moon here with the Six of Voices. Now, I've got a feeling, and I feel like someone just turned around and said, never ever do that again. Don't worry, I try not to sing, but sometimes it takes over me, and I have to just get it out. Is that, I feel like this is a sword. Why? Because they use different, they use the Six of Voices. They don't use like the typical Six of Voices. I feel like would be the Six of Swords, right? Surely the Six of Swords. Yeah. Six of Voices. Sorry guys, I'll pause while I read through. Yeah, as expected it was swords. So this is the Six of Voices, okay? Six of Swords. You can see here, someone is in their hand and they're getting ready to, this sounds awful, but they're getting ready to flick them off. I'm cringing a little bit here. Because it kind of implies that, first of all, this person's in the palm of their hand. Whoever's making a decision has the upper hand here with the Success and King, right? But whoever's been a little bit deceitful is in the palm of their hand, and this person's deciding whether to flick them off or, because again, it's like, can you see this person's holding on? And that, landed on the goddess of the moon. So there could be either something relevant happening with the situation around the new moon on the 16th or the full moon on the 31st. I feel like it's more the 16th, where there's some truth or element of truth that comes out. Now, interestingly, we've got the Six of Materials, which is the Six of Pentacles here, which is essentially balance, right? But it's landed on the manifestation. So someone's trying to manifest money, I think, before they leave this situation, because it either they're relying on this person for money possibly, or they ruined their money or credit rating or something, and so they're trying to build that up before they leave possibly, because there's a security element that this person's tied into here. But there's something around money also that is, there's a counterbalance here. There's something around money that this person's possibly stolen from them. That I do feel. That's not going to be for everyone though. But there's a lot of references to money here. Someone feels out of pocket, I'm hearing, right? And then we've got the Eight of Emotions, which is the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is, again, this is referencing a void of emotion. So someone walks away. As you can see, it's a desert. They've possibly even already emotionally walked away from this. But it's like, I'm hearing they're trying to recoup costs. So you're going to have two different elements, and we'll look at how this is going to evolve. But you could have, it could look like someone's being very charitable, but actually in reference, they're in reality, they're actually really trying to find out what exactly the reality is. Or they're actually trying to be nice, you know, that it's one or the other, and they could slip in and out of that balancing energy. But let's have a look what else is going to be happening here for a Libra from up until and including. Oh my goodness, look, Justice again. This is, oh, look at that, look. If ever there would, look at that face coming out of the mask. There's me picking this deck thinking, oh, this won't be as dramatic. I'm cringing. I can feel that this is, there's a reveal. I'm telling you, there's a reveal. Look at that. But can you see she's walking up the staircase? She's leaving. It's like a domino effect. Someone's just gone, there you go. We already know what the deal is here. Someone's walking off and letting someone expose themselves. And as you can see, we've got hands. It looks like spirit that have, this is manifestation, but can you see someone's manifesting this as well? And look at that moon behind the face. The full moon. This is, I feel, this is what's leading up to the full moon, is how I want to read it, all right? Oh, Lord. Let me play devil's advocate. We'll get an outcome in a minute, but I kind of want to just be a bit of sneaky and figure out with the Tarot Apocalypsis deck, which is the really super dramatic deck. I want to know more. I don't know about anyone else, but I want to know more. So, Spirit, what else? Because I feel like there's something hidden here. I can feel it, right? What else is... We're not going to look at the outcome just yet, but before we do, I want to just see what is it. What else is in this situation that's going to be shown here that we haven't already picked up on? Okay, so there's going to be, what Spirit is saying is that this situation is being removed. That the situation around this is totally being removed. So again, it'll be interesting to see the beginning part of November's reading for this, because it looks like this is being moved out the way with the Ten of Cups, with the Hierophant, the Strength, and the Queen of Swords. It's like the lesson's been learned. Someone's learnt via ego. Someone's learnt to sort of, you know, move past that and therefore cut the situation out. So that looks like what this is leading to. But let's pull an outcome card here. Let's pull the outcome card. See what else they want to say. Let me bring all the other cards back in from this deck so we aren't limiting the outcome, right? Make it fair. Right, so Spirit, what is the outcome for our lovely Libras, please? What's the outcome to this for the 31st of October? What is the outcome for our lovely Libras? 31st of October 2020. What's the outcome here? What will be the outcome for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs up to and including? Okay, I think yeah, yeah, the Tower. If there was a third party situation, that's done. We've got the Tower and the Three of Materials in the reverse. And in fact, they've both got the same kind of shape. If you were to place it like this, it's interesting. It looks like it's kind of come full circle. There's a very strong mirroring. So this is, to me, a very strong twin connection, because can you see we've got mirroring of shapes and mirroring of numbers here. This is a very strong twin connection. 7 is significant. As you can see, if you've been following my readings, we've also got a blue card and an orange card. We were talking about the blue flame and the orange flame for a while. Yes, I am weird. Like, if you're watching this going, oh my goodness, this is not a normal reading. I know. Like, I'm sorry, I'm weird. All right. They tend to go a little bit. They like to totally prove that this is going to happen, which is ideal, really, because that's kind of what we want, isn't it? And, you know, people would want to understand that this is going to happen. So this is their way of showing it by all these kind of significant signs. So this here, as you can see, it's like there's a meeting point. There's a central point in time that is being built upon here. That's, as you can see, and that's the center point in time. The Tower has crumbled. The Tower has crumbled. All right. As you can see, you've got one person that's upside down here that's just releasing everything. So everything looks like it's being released here. All right. So this is a very strong... This is a really super strong type of referencing here that they're trying to show. And then we've got the roses twice. All right. We've been talking about roses a lot. Okay. And I posted on my Instagram the Turkish proverb, which I thought was very beautiful. And I will reference it just because I want to read it. But the proverb was, for the love of a rose, the gardener becomes the slave of 1,000 thorns. And it looks like in this case, the gardener very much was a slave of 1,000 thorns, because it feels like someone's had to fight through something here to gain some kind of awareness. I don't know why, but my deck has slightly altered from when I put it down. There seems to be a card that that may, and now this is not me. Listen, I don't do this stuff, but sometimes they do. They try and they don't want to wait for me to shuffle. And I know I sound like a weirdo. I'm just going to pick the card out. I know, I look like a magician, but I'm not. The Priestess. Destiny. The King and the Queen. The King and the Queen. It was always yours. I love you all. Thank you for your support to this channel. Have a wonderful last part of this month. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye.